Ever since I was 5, I felt the world was not the world I envisioned. Unlike other people, I had a super rare symptom similar to psychosis. Once in a while when I'd blink, I would spawn in a different environment where it felt like a dream that I could hear, feel, see, and taste. It just happens randomly when I blink again and back to reality. It was never so severe when I was young, but until now.
Hey, you ready to go?
Yeah, just a minute.
Alright, I'll just wait outside.
Parker. Knew him ever since 6th grade. Recently got engaged to his fiancée and getting married within the next couple of months. Always was a successful and a good friend. Even now we would walk home from work depending on the weather. This was the first time I experienced my weird hallucination, spotting a new world or wherever I was in. It scared me and made me uneasy. I made a plan on going to the doctor with one of my friends, Elijah. He was always a weird fan, but at least he had his positive sides. He had something going on with his mind, which made him plan on going to the doctor, same as me. I also had a problem 2 weeks ago that started to become more and more severe. Started seeing more things that wasn't there and felt the lights were too bright. Also experiencing other uncommon things around the environment and me.
Yeah, I have an appointment in 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go get snacks in that store. I'll see you after you're done.
Just wait here. The doctor will be with you shortly.
Okay, thank you. That's fine.
Hey, how are you today?
Fine, Doc.
That's good.
Yeah, I've been experiencing some weird things. I would hallucinate every once in a while and hear random things. I would ask my friends if they hear the same thing, and they would say no, and that noise would just get louder. And like last Thursday, I was at some party, and I had like a cup of water, and it tasted like wine. But it was just water.
So, I think you have psychosis, which it covers many different symptoms, and it only affects 3 out of 100 people.
Well, what's the cause of this?
So, it can be caused by a variety of medical illnesses, like less sleep, and stress, and trauma, drug reactions, genetic stuff, and other factors can conclude for it.
Is there any possible treatment for this, doctor?
So there's no cure, but many treatments, like drugs, and specialty care programs, which is a team-based approach with families and patients working together with a primary care team to approach. So hospitalization is another option, an approach for this extreme cause. And the last one is known as therapy. And you can do just normal therapy, family therapy, physical education therapy.
Tell me more.
So it occurs in ages through 15 to 30, and it normally develops between 5 to 10 years before females.
And what about the symptoms? What do they include?
Hallucinations are like seeing the light is too bright or too noisy, and the loud and difficult, not reacting to stimulations from the environment. Feeling disillusional, confused, or thinking or talking when you're not really talking. At last would be just doing ordinary things. Well, there's an estimate between 1 and 5 people with this disease that will attempt to commit suicide in some point of their life.
I don't have any suicidal tendencies.
So, before you leave, I want to ask you a question. So, have you ever had any past experiences or used cocaine, marijuana, heroin, alcohol, or any drug abuse?
I'm sorry, can you go back?
Amphetamines.
Yeah, I remember taking those pills a month ago because I had sleeping issues, and I still take them now too, so.
So normally I would ask you to go get a prescription from the nearest pharmacy, but I got them right here. Don't tell my boss I was gonna get fired. I know they're gonna get fired.
Okay, I'm seeing you.
So, how was your therapy?
That was alright. Doctor said I had psychosis.
What's that?
We'll talk about it on the way home. Well, how about you? How'd it go with you?
Well, I gave her my details and she said I might be challenging memory loss.
I always enjoyed hanging out with Elijah and hearing his words all the way back home. I was worried about the problems he might face, knowing it might be hard for his parents, his girlfriend, and the rest of his family. I knew it would be hard for him to confront them, and that he might undergo Alzheimer's.
Yeah, are you busy at the moment?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just... Parker? Parker!
I started to see and hear things that wasn't really there. It made me feel above anxious. I didn't blink, but blinked in the next to realize I was back to reality. It started to happen so randomly that it scared me often.
Yeah, I just came to stop by if you want to go on a quick walk. My fiance is out with her friends, and I felt bored at the house. You okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
I was embarrassed. I felt as if it was dreaming or hallucinating, though I couldn't really quite say. I had to ask Parker if I really was, but he just felt confused, and he just said no. So I really was in reality and wasn't hallucinating, so that made me feel very relieved.
Are you sure you're okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm just...
I know you.
Who are you?
I am the one you fear.
This isn't real.